Hey guys, this is Killrob speaking, and today we are back in Tube Tycoon for a little bit more ranting and to see how this game progresses beyond the 8.4k subscriber mark. Well, we just keep writing intensely interesting titles, and gloomy pens and paranormal pizzas are through the roof on my channel. Next goal is 15k subscribers. Tube coins, not really a problem anymore. Alright, so I think I just show you the milestone real quick. There we go. So 8.4. Oh yeah, that is what I wanted to show you. I remember now. I wanted to show you the analytics, which don't really matter, I guess. And then there's nothing until 430k subscribers, where you learn how to have free parallel Let's Play series. Oh, this is amazing. Actually, I shall write to YouTube and just claim that I need to have 430,000 subscribers because I know how to make 3 different Let's Plays in parallel. I think it should go both ways, right? You all agree, I assume. The progression in this game seems to be exactly exponential. That means it takes the same time to double your subscriber count at any point in time, and for any subscriber count. So if you're at, let's say, 7,500 subscribers, and you want to double that number, that takes the same amount of time as getting from 200 to 400 subscribers. At least that is what it seems like, and it wouldn't surprise me that it's that simple a progression. But it is actually pretty close to reality because of how the YouTube algorithms work and worked. I think that is a pretty fair assumption, unless you start producing a lot of shit. Like, I'd like to tell you about a funky unicorn. Who fucking cares? Oh, holy. What the fuck is going on here? Why all of a sudden is this... Oh, and it doesn't even give me more subscribers than the normal video. Okay. That made me almost 100 tube coins. Yeah, I know. YouTube itself doesn't make much sense most of the time. But, you know, it is not all about realism. There should be a general rule for anyone who makes games, and that is, if you are simulating something, realism should always come second to actual fun. Most of the time it is better to choose a mechanic that plays well over a mechanic that is just realistic but plays awfully bad. Poorly, I mean. Awfully bad as my grammar here. So yeah, that is just not a good choice. So if you are saying like, oh, demonetization, well, that's just a random demonetization, that's just realistic. You are correct, but still that doesn't make it a good game mechanic. Also, you can be cynical, and of course that is somewhat the case with YouTube, that some of the weirdest, worst content seems to get the most views, and that doesn't seem right, but that happens. That doesn't mean you need to make a game about it, because then your choices, your well thought out topics and choices really don't matter. And if something doesn't matter, you don't have an inkling to do it. And that means the game is shit. Just like finding rainbow dogs in vlogs recorded on a potato. Oh, just as an example, while we're grinding to the next milestone, is medieval games, medieval combat games, where you play a single character. Something like Mount and Blade, for instance. How do you think that game would be if they chose realism over actual gameplay? Well, you got hurt in combat, you got a little slice on your arm, and now it is inflamed and there are maggots inside. And sorry, now you're dead because of a little cut wound. Yeah, that is very realistic, and it would certainly happen. But is it fun? I think I don't have to answer that to you, right? It's like, yeah, I just started out. Oh no, shit, I got a cut again. Let's hope I'm not dying because of it. And that would also be completely random. It's a terrible game mechanic. That's why no one has ever made a realistic medieval game about combat. Because it's shit. Oh, finally, Diablo 3 is on sale. I need to grab that game. What? Okay, I'm not gonna grab that game. 1,005. How many rents is this? That is insane. Okay, now I terminated both of my Let's Play series because I thought I would be getting a new game. Anyway, let's see. What could I get? Let's mix it up. Let's play Skyrim, Cloud Rim. And let's play... We could go for... No. What? 79%? Are you kidding me? That must be wrong. Anyway, let's go for something very different. Papers, please. Yes. What the hell? Why do they have so low interest already? Even though I've just started them. That's bad. Oh yeah, to get back to realism versus actual gameplay. That is something that comes up in automation a lot during the development. Do we want to be realistic with this, or are we going for actual gameplay? What is a little astonishing is how many people tend to think that more realism is better. But once you present them with realism, they quite think the opposite. We have seen that, like I said, in automation quite a bit. Not during, whenever we had a either-or for design, like, do we go for more in-depth realism, like cam profiles and gearbox designer and all that shit, which sounds cool on paper, but then you implement it and it plays like garbage because it's way too tedious and realistic, or just plain not fun. And yeah, that has to go away then and be implemented as some simplified but much more engaging game mechanics. Although you could argue that this can't possibly be more simplified. What I really dislike in this game too is this arbitrary increase of rent. Like, it inches up. It inches up every day. This is so ridiculous. It is one more of those things that you have no control over, that you have no insight into and no control over, and thus it makes for a pretty poor game mechanic. It's a black box in this instance too, and if you want to make a tycoon game, then have as little black boxes as possible. Because the most important thing in tycoon games is, and that's very true for automation, one of our main design pillars, make sure that when people make bad decisions, they had all the information at hand that they needed in order to avoid making a bad decision. And that way, a game doesn't become frustrating. One more stupid thing I realize about the supposed skill system, skill in air quotes, big time, is that still, when you calculate it, there is no need to save these. I can just invest into all the existing skills here, because I will be getting one skill point at 15k and another one at 40k, where I then can choose single let's play. Yeah. Alright, so I can choose my own title, so we can try that one out too. Let's see what that does. Is that it? You can rename videos. Are you fucking kidding me? Guys! I know how I will become the best YouTuber in the world. I just have to write my own titles. And I spent 2 skill points for writing my own title. Are you fucking kidding me? No, this can't be. What the hell? I write my own title. It doesn't quite fit though. Yeah, okay. There's a D missing and developer missing, but yeah, let's record that one. Let's see how many views it gets. It should be getting a lot, because that's the only true thing we have done so far. Monetization disabled! Because it has fuck in it, I guess. Oh my god, this is... Epic! Epic. No, it didn't say because it's fuck in it, but I guess that's the reason. Oh my god. At least you can make some good titles for videos like these. Let's see if it gets demonetized as well. Yeah, it does. Okay. Maybe it does have a filter in there. Oh, that's too bad. It did get a lot of views though. And will this one get us beyond the 15k? I really hope it does. Come on. Oh yeah, this... Oh, well, this doesn't matter. Yes! Yes, we now have analytics. All we needed to understand analytics was 15k subscribers. So now 40k is the next mark. Oh my. This will take no, not quite twice as long. It will take 1.5 times as long as getting from 8.4 to 15. So there we have analytics. Okay. 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 So how does this help though? Right. Yeah, no idea how this is supposed to be useful in any way. What you are supposed to do with this information, I guess nothing. Because it is absolutely irrelevant. All the dips and things you see are directly correlated to the interest rating of the videos you make, after all. Not in subscribers. I mean, subscribers are random. They don't care. As you can see, it's just, yeah, straight up. I guess this is where we hit... No, I actually don't know. What happened there? Ah, it doesn't matter. Come on, don't overthink it, Killrob. Don't overthink it. There is very little thought put into this game. Don't try to dig for something that doesn't exist. Oh, my rent is up to 37 already. Oh, come on. Oh, this is all just bullshit. I have a title for you. This one is doing pretty well, I would think. It won't get demonetized, I hope. Also, why the hell are these Banana Ninja simple games giving you more views than the big games you pay a lot of cash for? Is that also just completely random? Ah, yes, that sounds like a good title. Yes, indeed. Indeed, give me all my views. I need them. Yeah, look at that. 100% interest in those shitty, super cheap games, Flappy Birds, and whatnot. Yeah, beautiful. But if you pay hundreds of tube coins for actually interesting games, then no one cares, and the interest rating starts at like 70. Would be nice to see if there's actual oversaturation in the market, but that term probably has never occurred to anyone here making this game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to keep on doing this anymore. Well, that was quite clear when starting this episode, but still. How can you make me more disappointed in a game? I don't know. I think this is the record holder so far. Definitely not a recommendation from me, guys. Definitely not. And I hope you had some good fun watching these 4 episodes of a rather horrendous Tycoon, air quotes, game. Because I have to move on. I have a few others lined up, though, which are not nearly as bad as this one. Even one that is pretty interesting. Would I call the other one interesting too? At least pretty well made. Alright, well that will be fun. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.